Hello, my name is Cy Williams and I am making this safety video for SMED 300 for Dr. West. Today we're going to be talking about use of a meter stick. So, when using a meter stick, it can be used for many different things. One thing it can be used for is measuring a distance. So, for instance, if a ball were to roll from this end of the table to that end of the table, we could use a meter stick to measure it. The meter stick is broken down into 100 centimeters. The meter stick is broken off, as you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4 as individual centimeters. It is marked every 10 spaces by a bigger, bolder number for you to see. When measuring, you would start at the end and measure to the other end, and it should tell you how many centimeters there are. The marks in between the 1 and the 2 are millimeters. So, therefore, we can measure this chemistry book. So when measuring the chemistry book, you want to start at the very end and go to the other end. If it's kind of broken off or bent off here, you can start at a different starting spot, for instance like 10. And then you would still measure and then just subtract the difference and get how long. It turns out this chemistry book is 28 centimeters long. If you need to convert into yards or inches, you can use conversion factors. You can still measure with the meter stick and then convert into the other units of length. Non-uses of the meter stick include a sword, a hockey stick, a baseball bat, or to be bent. These things are not very flexible, and when bent they can be broken. That goes along with the safety of using the meter stick. If you hit other students with the meter stick, when you're using meter sticks, you want to make sure that your students are not hitting each other, smacking each other, because it can hurt. It can break the meter stick, which can cause injury to either one of the students. Also, if abused, the meter stick, like this one, is starting to be broken off. It can cause splinters in students' hands or cuts, just depending upon how bad it is. The storage for meter sticks, they can pretty much be stored anywhere. They can be put up into a corner. They can be stacked up on a shelf somewhere. They can be put up by the board, whatever you want to do with them. But they should be put up for students not to be able to use outside of class or outside of the lab. Which they shouldn't be used incorrectly at any time, but especially outside of lab, they shouldn't be available to cause distraction for the student in the classroom or to cause injury maybe when you're not looking, which you should be looking. But, and the thing about the meter stick is it's a great tool to use in science. It's used a lot, especially in the field of physics, but it can also be used in other aspects of science. It's a great tool and you should take care of it.